we have something on ground which is very sensitive. I must announce to you that there is a very big food. What my coordinator Eleme can I call it? Elephant meat. That even all of us here, and even the whole of Eleme, the whole of Ogoni cannot finish it. If we come in one unity. The very essence of today's occasion is violence-free UNEP report implementation. Violence-free UNEP report implementation. I don't know why we have suffered for so long. Some people even make allegations that Eleme people, they are not part of Ogoni. I don't know why our politicians, no, I call them pocketicians. I don't know why they are interested in the divide and rule tactics. They only pick it up when it is for their own personal gains, and they discard it when it is no longer needed for them. At this point, I strongly believe the Ogoni people have resolved, and we all know and we have accepted. The food that is going to take 30 years is the envy of other groups in the whole of Nigeria. People are surprised that a small, minute ethnic group called the Ogoni stock can stand up and face their oppressors fearlessly for 20-something years today. High level of resilience, and we have achieved. So to that extent, I give all the glory to all of us in this hall. I must be very frank with you. We are in trying times. You should also note that during harvest time, that is when you have the highest noise. You see people who never heard about anything coming to claim ownership of something. You see people who were just walking, who we are criticizing, they will now want to hijack it from people like you and me. Some other people are doing their normal business, but because you have the interest of Ogoni at heart, you are here today to grace this occasion. I want God to replenish it in Jesus' name. Amen. Let me state emphatically here that Ogoni, MOSOP, Struggle, and by extension NYCOP, FOA, and all the 10 affiliates is not a political organization. It's a mass movement that looks at 3 cardinal points as enshrined in the Ogoni Bill of Rights. And these are political marginalization, economic strangulation, and ecological degradation. Now, the UNEP report is only tackling 0.05% of the total Ogoni demand. So, when people say, oh, UNEP report, they have answered Ogoni, that is not the answer we want. That is just a tip of the iceberg. We expect much because we are talking of self-determination. We are talking of political marginalization. That our Ogoni man should be represented in all political institutions in Nigeria. I wonder why when we talk about going to a house of this or that, you see people quarreling. Ogoni people quarrel along party lines. Why? Can't our Ogoni man be the governor of Rivers State? Can't we be Speaker of House of Assemblies? Can't we be Chief Judge? Why are we always perpetual secretaries? And we claim to play politics. What kind of politics are we playing? I do not circumscribe to double standard just because I want to feed my stomach with lies. We will not accept that. The new brand of NYCOP we have now, vibrant, and we think out of the box, and we have to make things straight and strengthen these leaders and tell them that we have the guts and what it takes to make sure that Ogoni moves forward. We shall never again allow anybody, both from any extraction within any Ogoni region, to take over or exterminate any land that belongs to Ogoni again. We are going to make sure that the 220 eternity. On the issue of violence, it is disheartening that our youth do not understand the very essence of life. They do not understand the very essence of why you are human. If not, I cannot understand why you feel because you are Deba, or you are Deware, or you are Iceland, or you are Ice anything, that you have the right to go and take on some other person's life. There are parts of violence around Eleme. I live here. In fact, I was virtually trained in Alessa here. This is homecoming for me. I do not understand why at this stage we are still at the background of fighting intercommunal wars in Ogoni. We are still fighting court wars in Ogoni. Let me sound this. This UNEP report, the jobs and the money are made for people who are alive. If you go and fight them and they well and die, you will not benefit. Go back home and tell others that what is coming is bigger than what any politician in Ogoni can give to them. On that note, I would like to inform about the issue of funds. We have done enumeration, a kind of biometric, capturing database of Ogoni youth. As we speak now, the Minister of Environment, NOSRA, and other agencies are waiting for the outcome of this form. Please do not discard it. It is not a political form. We are not collecting money. Chigo, make sure nobody sells any form. And I understand that so many people have not gotten the form. So we have made provision for more forms. And I announced on radio that we want to mob up forms from the communities, the one we have already given. We have issued about 20,000 copies. So we still want more to get to everybody. What we want is to develop a database. Because I understand that what people want, if we are not careful, it will be like honey or even Oleme. Sorry to say it, but let me use it as a case in point. Where you see outsiders coming to do all the jobs, and then the Eleme people will sit down and be looking at them, and the only thing they can do is to be gate man, laborers. Our boys becomes a kind of petty traders in the hands of these comprador bourgeois. We want to stop that with this form. We must try as much as possible, because if they want plumbers, we have plumbers. If they want welders, we have welders. If they want people who went to school, we have people who if anything they want, we have it. So we'll give it to them through that form. They should not tell us you cannot bring any soil scientists. We don't have it in Ogoni. There's no sandblaster. We don't have argon welders. We don't have bricklayers. I know that in Eleme alone, we have over 2,000 welders. We will not give our oppressors any chance again. Enough is enough. Please try and make sure you return that form. And this falls back to our third point, the youth training. Let me inform this house that people are saying they are delaying the UNEP report. They are not delaying, because some of us are part of why they have to delay. We made our point clear. There is no way you can do this UNEP report without training our boys. You see, sometimes, why some of these boys carry arms and begin to steal and do all these criminal related activities? It's because of poverty. Very high level of poverty. Poverty in the midst of plenty. It's a very vexing issue. When you see yourself, you are opportune, you are in a place where you have to own this, you have to own that, but you can't. You see people from outside cutting away with the resources. You become mad. You go berserk. And if you can't control yourself, you take up arms. Which is not an excuse. Because some of us have been so reasonable to go back to school. And that is the line I want everybody to do. Now, on the training, I was asked if they can actually commence the report without training. That as the work commences, they will now recruit and train people. I said no, because at that point you are giving them the gap. And that gap you are giving them, they will not capitalize on it. If it is 10,000 chances, they can give 5,000 to Ogoni. Both Eleme and Nkpah are everywhere. 5,000. Then 5,000 will be sold out to others. So I said no. Whether the training, some will be trained in America or anywhere, some will be trained in Nigeria. Training must commence before the implementation. At this juncture, it behove on them that the youths now are aware of their gimmicks, and their own tricks cannot work. I'm in the Training and Livelihood Committee of the UNEP report. We are supposed to draw the conceptual framework through which the training program, the days it will last and all that, the duration, when it will start, and what you will have. It is not going to be like amnesty where they train you and drop you. But that's the problem with Nigerian state. When you train somebody, you train pilot, you train a sea captain, you carry a militant, you go and teach him how to weld, underline water and to break more pipes. You take them abroad. After giving them the skills, you don't have any position to fix them. It becomes a problem on us. So for this training, I know the amount of youth they want to train is not enough. I know that the first batch is about 300, and I know only Alessa youths are more than 300. I'm not talking of Ogale or Agonchea or Leto, just Alessa here, 300. Alessa can cover it. Now, how do you pick? What is the criteria for the selection? Those are issues we are still looking into. So what I'm trying to say is that I have made a very strong case for the Ogoni people. That if the United Nations have established that the Ogoni environment has been polluted, and man is a product of his environment, it means also that the man has also been polluted. So there is no way you can clean only the environment without cleaning the man. Because if you come back to clean only the environment without cleaning the man will still dirty the environment. And that goes down to pipeline vandalization. I want to say something here. Please and please. The whole world, Ogoni will be host to so many white men, so many countries, so many people. The searchlight will be beamed on us. So I urge you, please, try as much as possible. Caution your words, your children, your relations. Tell them they should not break any pipe any longer. The thing is destroying our farmland, it's destroying everything. The more we think we are gaining, our ecosystem is being destroyed. We are losing on a very serious note. The air is polluted. You can't quantify the neutrality of air in monetary terms. So God gave us this air, the environment and all that. So please, try as much as possible. Stop pipeline vandalism, oil theft, etc., etc. I want to ask a very serious contingency question in this hall right now. I believe this is combination of the Eleme kingdom. I want to ask, because your answer here will determine what I will go up there to tell them. Is it okay for us to say that they must do training before the unit clean up? Yes. Those who accept, raise up your hand.
Yes. I can't be novice. I have to be trained. Yes. I have to be trained.
Okay. The whole hall. So what you people are sending me is to go and tell them that they should do the training first. Yes. Before the clean up. Yes. Take note, secretary.
Not to do extra trade.
Take note. The Eleme people have sent me to go and tell them that they must do training before the clean up implementation exercise. Thank you very much. Note it, secretary. Without wasting much time, because I will still take some questions from the group, I want to explain to you the peculiar nature of Eleme in the implementation of this unit report. You know, in recent times, what people expected is not what they are getting. As we speak now, an Eleme man is in the governing council, another one is in the board of trustees. It has never happened like that, both in Ghana, Ogoni, any other part of Ogoni. The peculiarity of Eleme in this cleanup, people here will not understand, but that is the truth. They are taking serious advantage. Relax, is the muscle president is around. So they are taking serious advantage of the issue that Eleme should not be in the equation. But we in NYCOP and NYCOP, we are of the opinion that if you want a successful unit-free implementation, Eleme people must be highly involved. To this extent, well, let me formally welcome the arrival of my boss, my principal. No other person